Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to flip number 90. Good grief. Okay, flip number 90. This is where we left off. We're going to finish out April, I believe. Okay, so on this day here, back here, we were looking forward to, my husband had been working 40 days straight with overtime, and we were really looking forward to all going out together as a family and having brunch together, and then this happened. So yeah, you've got to be kidding me. These are all of my yucky emojis and my seriously, like, oh my gosh. So I woke up this morning, on this morning, and I was excited because we were all going to be going out to, have brunch together. So I come out to the kitchen to get my coffee, and I notice my husband is not home. And I'm thinking, that's odd. I mean, it's not all too odd for him not to be here when I wake up on the weekends, because a lot of times he gets up, well, he does get up very early, just because that's what his body's used to. So a lot of times he'll go out to the store, while we're still sleeping. And so that's what I thought he did. Well, then I went on to check my email and I found a love note from him. So I knew that he was at work. So yeah, something had happened in the middle of the night. He had gotten called into work. So no brunch for the fam that day. And we are still, the countdown still was continuing at this point. And then on Monday, okay, so Beauty Queen had her cardio appointment. This was like her, was this her, I'm not, this was just her very first cardio appointment, not her first one in her life. She's been seeing a cardiologist just about every other year since she was 3 years old. But this was the first appointment with the new cardiologist because she is no longer a pediatric patient anymore. So, yep, she's got to go back in for a bubble test, which is a test that shows if they still have one of the birth defects, the PFO, I believe. So a lot of medical jargon involved in that. Not going to get into it, but yeah. And this day I was feeling restless. I'm not sure if it was because of what was going on with my beauty queen or what was going on. I tried that day to work on so many different things. Like I tried to work on my Fibonacci. I tried to work out my art room. That wasn't working. I tried clipping magazines. That wasn't working. I tried painting faces. I tried working on my yo-yo project. None of it. I just was not into any of it. So I ended up in my room doing this mandala. And actually, like the circle part, the outer circles, and some of the inner circles, just the circles, were a template that I actually photocopied. And then I did, the Zentangling on the inside. So that's what I ended up doing that day. And that is from a gal named Wanda on the My Year 2017 group. So I just ended up doing this all day in my room while I watched some more TV. Oh, I watched some mindless movie, and it was so mindless that I don't even remember what it was. So then I got a lovely card from Lynn on the group and a lovely package of goodies. So super nice. And I mean, she sent me like tags and pockets and just a whole load of goodies. And I'm so thankful for my Phobo sisters and just so many friends that I've made through that group. It's just a really, really wonderful group. And then, this was the last day of Sunshine Spring term. So he's so glad that the term is over. And I remember this day. He came home and his art teacher gave him the most lovely compliment. He had gone up after class. He's in college. He'd gone up after class and gave her a hug and, thanked her for doing class and all of that and, talking with her. And she said to him, "It's students like you who make people want to teach." So I was so proud of that. I'm so glad. It's always nice when you're in class and you have a professor that you just kind of click with, and, it's just really great feeling. So yeah, I'm really thankful not only for my son having a teacher that really touched him like that, but also I'm thankful that there are still teachers out there that, you know, leave a lasting positive impression on their students. So that was great. Filming, I'd filmed my shout out too for journaling, which I haven't even put up yet. I think I might refilm it. I don't know. But yeah, excuse me, Fred again. Good grief. Yeah, so that was about it. And then blood work time, right? So my daughter and I had to go to the lab to give blood. And this was really kind of funny. This is actually the Band-Aid. There's no blood on it or anything. It's just, you know, the Band-Aid they put on top of the piece of gauze to keep you from bleeding all over the place. So I just thought it was funny because it was purple. And then I asked for this sticker because she took 8 vials of blood. Oh my gosh. And then I found out, like, because, you know, you go to the doctor, you get your lab sheet. It looks like Chinese to me. So I just take it to the lab and give it to the lab, and they know how to read it, right? So we got the EOB just recently, I believe. And none of my blood work was covered by insurance. It was discounted and this and that, whatever, but none of it was covered. So we owe some inordinate amount of money, but I'll have to call the insurance and check that out. But then I looked because I did happen to get a copy. I never went in for a follow-up visit. They didn't call me in for a follow-up visit. Normally, if there's something hokey on your lab report, they will call you in. They never called me in. So I happened to be at the doctor's office the week before at, you know, like the office itself anyway. So I went in and I got a copy of my test results, and I'm looking through them, and they tested me for stuff I didn't even know he was testing for. Like, I don't understand why my doctor's office doesn't understand what a free physical and included blood work means. It's not hard. So anyway, oh my gosh. So I was aggravated later on, not this day. I mean, you know, I had 8 vials drawn, for crying out loud. Anyway, this is the day that I got my happy planner, which I am calling my happy journal, and hopefully I will try to do a flip once I get a few more weeks under my belt. I've been having a lot of fun working in it. And and then this day also was my quarterly get half naked for the derm doctor day. Yeah, every 3 months, because of my skin cancer, every 3 months I have to go in and get checked over. So yeah, that's loads of fun. Then this day here, we went to, this is like a sample of my happy journal. And then I went with my daughter shopping because she had gotten a second job at the place where she works already. She's an after-school care worker at a local Christian school, and one of the teacher's assistants there had to leave unexpectedly for the rest of the year. So my daughter took over her position. So now my daughter's working 2 jobs and going to school full-time, and so that's what this talks about. I had fun making these embellishments here. I made a whole load of them, and they were really super cute, I think. Just made with, you know, scraps of scrapbook paper, little word sentiments that I had found on my desk that I just clipped apart and decided, well, let's use them up. And some of this is Happy Mail from Remy Crafting, and the other bits are just punches from scrapbook paper. So they were really fun to make. And then this here is the top of, well, this is a sheet of paper right here, but it was for the top of a graduation cap. My daughter's boyfriend's sister was graduating, and so she wanted me to do lettering on top of her graduation cap. So that was a lot of fun. It was all done in glitter. So, and interestingly enough, this is what I used, which was super cool. I'm glad I knew what these were, but these are squeeze and roll. They're acid free. They're from Kuretake, I think. They're Zig. Yeah. Okay. So if you can see that, I don't know if you can or not. Hello there. There. Is it focused? I can't even tell if it's focused. Anyway, there's glue in there. Okay, and you can write with this, and it's a very fine line, and it's really nice for stuff like using with glitter because it's very precise. So I had fun doing that. And then hello, this was me at 4 a.m. this morning, on this morning, Friday morning. Oh my heavens, it was horrible. So yeah, it was not good at all. Luckily, yeah, if you'll remember through my last either ramble sessions or my flip throughs, my daughter had been sick in February. My son had been sick in March. And then I was sick in April, literally almost exactly a month apart from each other. It was the weirdest thing. So I did happen to get my laundry done that day. And, oh, I had so wanted to go visit my cousin. She was still in the hospital from her surgery, and she was having some other complications as well. And I really wanted to go and see her, but I couldn't because obviously I'm not going to go to the hospital while she is very ill and give her the stomach bug. Okay. I don't think she would have appreciated that. That evening, or that afternoon, we did go down to the Keys. We finally had made it down to the Keys after 7 weeks. So we hadn't been there in 7 weeks. So we were excited to go. And I think just my husband and I went this weekend. And we just happened to be out and about at the supermarket. And right next to it is a Chinese food place. And soup just sounded nice to my tummy. So we got some soup. And then wish we were fishing. We were both wishing we were fishing. So, yeah. Neither one of us was feeling well at all. I was still kind of, yucky from my tummy time. And he, of course, wasn't feeling all that great either. But we did manage to get out and about. Big Handsome found some pretty sundresses for me, so that was nice. We did some grocery shopping. And when we got home, we stickered the surfboard. So this is just one of the little stickers that we had gotten. Like, this is the packaging of the sticker. And so, yeah, it was really cool. The surfboard's coming along. And we spent our evening watching Dexter. And then Sunday was just a lazy day. Here's some more of my just little embellishments that I made, which I really like. These are without the tag on them, but I think they're really cute. So, anywho, we were going to stay down in the Keys until Monday, but then we just decided not to. I mean, neither one of us were feeling well, and my husband just decided, you know what, I'm just going to go to work, I mean, I'm not going to waste a day off if we're just going to sit around, feeling sorry for ourselves and not feeling well. So he ended up going to work on Monday, but we watched another Netflix marathon, and then pistachios, my latest obsession for a snack. I love pistachios. So that was that. And then that's the end of the book. That was the last day of April, and I had fun completing this book. This is my what? I think this is like my 15th book. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, this is my 15th book. So how exciting, huh? And I love how thick it is and how it came out. And anyway, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.